Okay, I'm going to be working in this book, Beautiful Nature. This is Nicole Stalker's new book, or one of her books. And beautiful grayscale pictures. See if I can put the phone down here, balance it. This is the one that I actually want to finish working on this evening for you. And I was working along in it and thought, oh, I should pause and let them watch on the end of this. So I've got a light up here, and I am using my Raphine brand Marco colored pencils, and the bottom row of numbers, that is what I used on the background. And I need to actually do a background sometime and show you how I get this blurred look. You keep your lines very overlapped and keep them jaggedy, and you'll get that. Then the top row of colors are what I'm using for the actual tulips that I'm doing. Alright, so let's just lay this, let's put it over there. That way you get a chance to write it down while I'm yakking. I use this eraser. It erases very well in these books and works really well with these colored pencils. Now what I'm doing first is I've taken each flower, and I'm going to try to keep my hand out of here, but it's probably not going to work. And I'm going in with my darkest color, and do you see how this is shaded and that's a light line? So I try to do the area that's shaded. We'll see if I can keep talking while I'm coloring. And then I just get a little lighter as I come out. And then I'm going to come around here, and you can see these dark lines and see the light lines. Leave those light lines alone. Go between them if you can. And I'm going to have to hold that pencil further up. Okay? And that's actually part of that other one. Okay, move that piece of paper. Get in here and get this done. These do not take as long on this style of page as some of your regular pages do. They seem very forgiving to me. If you can recognize where the light and dark shading is on this pre-printed page, then you should be able to do fine in the books. I'm going in here, and my pencil is almost laying down on its side. And I'm just trying to get these darkest shadows in, okay? Just the darkest ones. And see, like there's a skinny line right through here, so I'm going to come up beside that, very intentional on where my marks are going, because this is going to be the darkest points. Alright. Not all of the grayscale books are the same either. This one has very nice thick pages, and it seems like the grayscaleness of it is very intentional, very easy to see. I have tried helping one of our ladies out with hers, and the grayscale is just not as good. Okay, so there's the darkest. Then I'm going to come over and I'm going to hit the lightest. Okay, I've got my lightest color. And there is a lot here that's light. And for the most part, you're going to see me trying to come the direction that the petal grows. Okay, the way it lifts out. And see, this is where I get this little bitty line in there. Get that done. Get this outer edge done. Get that finished up. Okay, I hope y'all don't get sick on me. I've got to turn this so I can get to it. There we go. Okay, so now I'm doing the light lines. So I know there's a horse picture in one of the books. I think it's in her Creatures book. And that's the way you do this. It's got those lines there, and you just follow them. It's just so easy. You just follow the line work. I mean, this doesn't get much easier than this. And I did a orangey yellow rose first time that I ever did one of these, and it's in this book. And I did a video on a couple of the leaves on it, or the couple of the petals. So if I think about it and we have time and this doesn't time out, I will go back to that. I'm going to put a little bit of light right in there and right here. For the most part, the light's coming from this way. That's why there's so much more light here and up in the top of this one. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and really put some light in here because that was lighter. I can come back and do it later, or I can go ahead and get those lights in now. I'm going to go ahead and get them in now. Okay, everything else is the medium. So now I'm going to change over to my medium color, and I'm going to come in here and just start filling everything in. And this should start taking shape right before your eyes. I don't have to watch a whole lot on where I'm going, not on this particular picture. I just need to get all of those in-betweens. Okay. I feel like I'm just running all day today. Helped our son and his wife do a little bit of moving a while ago. Bless their hearts. It's got to be still 100 degrees out, and we're just too old to keep doing that kind of stuff. We had to call it quits, and we weren't there for that long at all. But you got to move when you got to move. You can't always pick and choose when your lease is up. So, Lord bless them tonight as they keep moving. Alright, so you can see how I'm just going at it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that this book is very forgiving. I think I did the whole background, that green, in just a matter of minutes. And if this time's out, I will stop and go do a part 2 so that you don't miss anything, okay? I'm going to let you stick with me on this one completely. Trying to just make sure all that gets done. All of this in here. Okay, cover the whole thing. I am watching out for those light lines that I put in, but other than those few lines, I can go ahead and just be blending all these colors. This is my front tulip, so it is going to be the main focus point, so it needs to be thoroughly covered. I usually do these sitting in front of the TV with my feet propped up in my recliner leaning back, and thought, no, I better come in here where there's some good light so y'all can see this. Now, are you seeing how it's starting to get filled in though? Okay, now I'm going to go back to my light color, and I'm going to work purposefully in some of these lighter areas. I know that was lighter when I started. And the top part of this, the top part of this one. Okay, now I'm going to go to the dark and watch how this pops. Watch what I do. Let me get the light one first. I'm going to come in here and put that line in again. There's a couple lines. There's a couple lines here. What I'm fixing to show you is really going to make this petal pop. Alright, right now it's kind of nondescript. You can tell the petals are there. Now, watch what I do here. That just pushed this to the back. Okay? Now I'm going to come in here and I'm really going to bear down on this. And then this side. Do you see how that popped that to the front? Look how that's actually looks like it's folded over. It's because I put that line in and then I went down each side of it. Okay, I'm going to come down through here and I'm going to come on the other side of that line and then lightly blend this out. Alright, goes again over here. Just go on the sides. Now, here's that dark tip that they put in the picture on the book. So I'm going to deepen that and blend out and come over to this side, deepen it, and blend out. When I say blend out, it means I'm getting lighter and lighter as I'm going away. But now look how that looks. Alright? At this point, all I'm going to do is keep working with darks and lights until I feel like it looks about as dimensional as I can get it. Okay, just putting some of these darks back in, some of these darks. Okay, if I put some under here on this side of that white line, it's going to pop this petal to the front. Same thing here, I'm popping that one to the front. Isn't that cool? So it shows you, but then you can go that step further and you can add those lines that are going to help separate those petals and pop them to the front. So I'm just going to play with this a little bit, but you get the idea. Now you're ready to go buy the book, Amazon. It is a Prime item, so if you're a Prime member, free shipping. We love that word free. Okay, I want that to come from behind. Okay, so not a bad little piece. And like I said, I can keep working with this, adding lights and darks. Okay. But that's really all there is to doing these books. Just getting the colors in. Popping the petals apart by how much color you put where. And see, I'm going to do this one a little bit so that it pops that one to the front. Alright, enjoy. If you're not a member of Coloring Books Keep It Clean over on Facebook, we'd love to have you. It is ladies only. It is our place where we can chit-chat. But yeah, it's Coloring Books Keep It Clean. And so no curse word books. We don't do the skulls, witches, all that kind of thing. But anyway, let me pull this up and show you now. Not bad, huh? Okay, I want to show you that very first page that I was talking about. There we go. That's the other one that I've done. Okay, so have fun. Again, this is the book. Yeah. Awesome book. Tons of great pictures. Scenery, floral. She's got another one that is animals. This one is the one that's nature, and the other one is, I believe, creatures. And again, those are on Amazon, so go check them out.